So it's great that you've had some carryover with awareness of tension and softness. It sounds like that's opened up more opportunities for you and kind of variety of shots, which is great. Yeah. We definitely need a more solid foundation, both to grip and movement. And I'll show you both here. This is the grip that you use for your forehand volley. Your big knuckle, which is right there, is over on the side of the racket. It's close to a forehand grip. And that works fine for forehand side. Yeah. It will never, ever, ever be solid feeling on your backhand side. Okay. It just won't. It closes the racket face on the forehand side, and on the backhand side, it opens the face. And the only way to close it is to kind of turn your hand and your wrist, and this is just a weak position to be in, which is why you've started to strengthen it by using your left hand. Kevin's gonna toss some balls to you underhand. We did a little bit of this in Milwaukee. You're gonna be right up next to the net. You're gonna find that grip, make sure that you have it correctly. And then we're gonna start off just isolating the forehand. And I want you to triple check the grip and then go ahead and set yourself up in an ideal body position for contact. And you're already close to this, which is a 45-degree turn with your hand and your racket right out in front of your belly button, making contact, okay? And we're just gonna feel a couple soft underhand tosses from Kevin. He tossed me a couple. And I want you to just let it bounce off for now and just feel the position here. And we're gonna just try to find a stable, solid contact point, okay? You're really just letting the ball bounce off here. So yeah, show Kevin contact, imaginary contact point. So we're gonna wanna be somewhere right about here. Kevin will toss to you and then just let it bounce off. Let's open the face up just a little bit more. There you go. Good job. Open the face a bit more. Good, Gina. Here, check this out. Here's the position that you just had on this shot. So you can see now your hand is a little more up towards the top of the grip. You're not on the side of the grip. Yeah. We've got enough turn
to help the direction.
Yeah. A little more would probably be nice. A little bit more turn with your shoulders. Okay. But this is looking pretty good. Okay. And now we're going to take this hand position and we're just going to turn 45 degrees towards your backhand side. Main difference being here is we want to be a little more extended with the arm, which will help this feel a little bit stronger. We want to maintain a firm and neutral position with your hand and wrist here. Remember in the video before, your hand was very curled and curved, which is what made this break down and feel weak. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this angle. This right here is where the feeling of stability is going to come from.
Straight arm and then this grip.
Yeah, so no curving, relatively straight arm.
Okay.
This is going to feel stable and strong. Whereas before it was extremely weak.
Okay.
And now this is the process you're going to go through. You're going to start with the forehand side, and we're just going to go back and forth and alternate, doing the same thing that you were just doing. Kevin's going to wait for you to turn and show him contact position, and then he'll toss. And then you're going to keep the same grip and go to your backhand side, turn, show him contact position, and then he'll toss. You'll make contact and repeat back and forth. Okay. So we're really being very controlled here, focusing on maintaining the same grip and setting up in a strong physical position before the ball comes. Nice, Gina. Great, solid on both sides, the last two. Here, check out the last two. Great job.
Felt comfortable.
Yeah, it's looking really good. Here's the forehand. So unit turn is what we're looking for first, meaning your body. Racket staying in front of your belly button. Neutral hand and wrist position. That's great.
Okay.
And now using the same grip without switching it.
Not a millimeter. That's great.
Now you're in the position I was, you're turning to face me.
Okay.
And so you can see your hand is right in the middle of your body. We have a neutral hand and wrist right there. And there's contact, right in the middle of your body.
No, that's a great compromise because I felt pretty comfortable on both sides.
Good.
and forehand, yeah.
Now you're gonna come on back to here, and we're gonna do the same exercise, but from further away. So Kevin's still gonna toss to you underhand. I'm gonna show you lefty now because I wanna be able to do it.
Okay.
But you're gonna do the same thing. Turn, show him contact, then he'll toss. And now you're gonna give the ball a little bit of a guide forwards. And it's important that this comes from your body and not just your hand and your arm pushing out through the ball. So let me show you one more forehand. So I'll set up, show Kevin contact, and I'll give the ball a little push, and then I'll go to the backhand side, turn, show him contact, and give the ball a little push forwards, okay? So right about here would be great. No real target. I just want you to focus on the stable, strong position at contact. Okay, good, JINA. Backhand. Good job. Good, good. Here's your original volleys. I was asking Kevin to alternate before when he was hitting to you. Just want you to pay attention to the backhands in particular, your body position and how stable the racket looks as you hit. Your forehand too, you're a little short on the, well, no turn at all on this one. It's just all hand and arm. And this
Right,
as well. Basically no body support. Right. You're just relying on your left hand.
Right.
And that's as compared to, here's the last like 4 or 5 reps that you did. So notice on the backhand, we can see the whole front of your body. And the forehand, we can see the whole back of your body.
Yeah, it's totally a different move.
Good. So now, again, we can see the whole front of your body. Okay. We have a neutral hand, neutral forearm at contact. And mirror image over on your forehand side.
So we don't want any bend in my wrist.
Correct. Yeah, we want a neutral hand and wrist position.
Okay.
Okay, and now we're going to add just one more thing to this. Right now, your left hand is pretty static and it's not really doing anything, which is actually great to begin with because we know you're not, messing around with the grip. But now that you're starting to get pretty consistent on both sides with your position, I'd like you to use your left hand to help you position yourself, both your body and the racket as well. So on your forehand side, what that looks like is using your left hand to execute that unit turn. And so Kevin was talking about on your backhand side, using your left hand to pull the racket back. Yeah. Same principle here, but over to the forehand side, pushing your chest to the right to set your body up in a strong position. And then after you hit, we want your hand to go back to the grip. And on your backhand side, we can use it to set up the racket behind the ball over on that side. So yeah, you should be using it to set the racket up behind the ball, and then as the ball gets close to the racket, your hands should separate and go through the point of contact. That's fine, that's fine. That's nice, JINA, that's nice, good job. Soften your hands up, please. That's nice, that's nice. Good, good, good. Good. I'm starting to look like a pretty good volleyer.
Good, I'd like to hear that, Ian.
The left hand, I think, just adds another kind of layer of support and stability to the racket, especially on the setup. But things are looking pretty solid and stable to me.
Yeah, it feels solid. It feels good.
Good, good. That's really nice looking.
Straight arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What's interesting, and Kevin and I have been talking about this a bit, is as contact happens, we've got the ball coming in and hitting that open string surface, and that promotes the racket, assuming your hand is relaxed, promotes the racket opening up more because the ball is pushing against that open.
Going down, yes.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. And so right here, it looks like it's, it's quite open. I mean, that's probably close to 45 degrees.
Right. It opened up after the.
Exactly.
Hit, yeah.
And that should happen. If your hand is relaxed and your racket is slightly open at contact,
Yeah.
it's naturally going to push the racket head back and open.
Okay.
So this is actually a great looking volley.
Okay.
Shows that you're loose, relaxed, stable. It looks really nice. I think the trickiest part about this is to make sure you don't fall back into adjusting every shot, meaning going back to a forehand grip and a backhand grip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
You're just going to have to self-police yourself and be very disciplined about making sure that you're using the same grip for each side, and you're not correcting yourself back into two different grips.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Right.